Right, here we are again, 2 weeks after the last time I tried to do this and my phone died around here. Oh, well, camera did, then phone did. But this time I saw something I didn't see last time. And there was a bit of a tarmac on the side of the road over that, a bit like that there, although I think that might be a bit more modern. The other bit had grass round it, although I don't really know whether it's old bit of path, old bit of road. I don't know. I know there's a lot of path on bits of this, so it could quite possibly be that. This one will probably beat the other ones for the upload too. But we'll see. Right, anyway, let's get warmed up back into it again. We're following the A63 Selby to Leeds Turnpike road. This is the bit where it's just joined the Great North Road, just after the Boot and Shoe. As I said on the last video, I think this bit here is probably the original road. Before, of course, the A1, which is now the old A1, was built. I don't know when it was built. Still got things to look up. And we have a path here, proper pavement. I'd say it's quite a remarkable thing for a dual carriageway, but it's not really, is it? So there's one going down the side of the A64. Yeah, I think there's a path. Yeah, there's a path down the A1, isn't there? I don't think I can get over the bridge. Went Bridge. Some path down there going over the bridge. That's something else I was remarking on to myself. All the times I've driven up and down bits of the Great North Road, I haven't found any mile markers. You know, like, well, the previous video, if you ever get to see that, I passed one. There's still some coming up, but I don't know if I'll get to it on this one. I said I was going to get it on the last one, and then of course the camera died. And then the phone died. I mean, these are the sort of areas you're going to see it. Sitting in the trees somewhere, just on the side of the road. Popping out in all its gloriousness. Another thing that's been popping to mind. Where do they decide they're going to put barriers? I mean, why is there a barrier there? Street sign? I don't know. It's not always a guess. Maybe something happened around here at some point. Right, other bits of the road to remark on. For all those other bits of the A63, it seemed to be raised above the rest of the road, rest of the landscape around it. Considering this is a newer road, dual carriageway, it's kind of a level, isn't it? Well, it's below at this point. Even though it's gone up, it's still even higher there. Yeah, I'm assuming this side is where the original road was. Of course, the boot and shoe is on this side. So if there's going to be any remains of old road, well, it disappears when they do the road up, don't they? As you'll find out when I start talking about things further up. Thing is, I would think roads have been widened at some point. They start off quite narrow, and then as traffic's got bigger, things have widened. But that house over there, with its wall and all the stuff, lions on the front and all that, it looks like it's been there a long time. Well, the front does. I suppose the house could look a bit older. It's still been there a while though. I can tell it's not a new build. Sign turned round. I wonder if I can turn it back. Nah. Who knows what did that? How'd you turn a sign round like that? I'd say something must have hit it, but there's no evidence. Never mind. What have we got coming up? Yeah, we've got the farm coming up. I can't remember the name of the farm now. I walked down that road last time, which took me into South Milford at the top end of Wen Gap. I think that's probably quite an old road as well. It's a single track road until it comes over the motorway. Oh. Push bar to open. It's remarkable sometimes what you find in some places. There's a lot of rubbish around here. Is that where I parked the car? I was surrounded by pumpkins. I don't know what was going on there. Not only one piece, mind. Order your Christmas turkeys here. Oh well, it might be the one place we've all got to get our turkeys from this year then. And where all this bird flu is going. That's something that hasn't happened for a while now too. We've had enough rain that things are getting chained up by tractors. I've noticed it in a few places where tractors being and there's loads of mud on the road now. More rubbish and things. What? That's the second one of them actually. I feel so full. Oh my god, there's a lot of rubbish. Although some of this down here is used as a lay-by, isn't it? Oh, Milford Farm. Oh, well, that's what that farm's called. I thought it was another name. I don't know. Quite an old looking house there too. Got a mast down here too. You know, the amount of times I drive up and down here going to Selby, I don't know how much I've taken that one in. No, that's interesting. That, you know, it's you don't get that everywhere, but that's 2 barriers in front of road signs. Like I say, that sort of thing is a normal feature of roads. Unless it's one of these things I haven't noticed before. I feel like I need to walk up the other side. Not saying it is. Well, I suppose it contradicts what I've been saying about the original road being on this side and mile markers being on this side. But on this road, I've noticed that generally where there's a lay-by, quite a bit, about twice. Okay, so it's not a lot. There's generally a mile marker nearby. Just that. Don't know, I thought it was great to begin with, could be a hubcap. Right, now we're getting down to business end of here. One of the areas where the biggest amount of change has happened on this road. There is a lot to talk about around here. And we're going to explore a little bit. I know most of it I've been round already, but there's still bits like, well, I've been down this side, haven't I? You can see that looks like the old slip road coming up. This is Selby Fork, where the turnpike road and later the A63 turned off to go towards Selby, whereas going straight down was the old A1, which eventually took you to Ferry Bridge, passing through Fairburn. A lot more rubbish, but this is the area that's used as a bit of a lay-by. Loads of wagons parked up down here. But I've got to stop at this bit because you're going to have to take this bit in. Right. The Great North Road comes down here. I'm assuming it's on this side. Where Atkinson's is, because I've been down the back, there's a road that comes down the back. And that road down the back was where the original turnpike road went off. I'll show you when we get round to the other end where it used to come out. Of course, the whole area has changed a lot since that time. I don't know dates for you. I've still got a lot of things to look up. But I have been at Lumby Garden Centre and had a look at things there, but that's on the other side. I've had a look at a few old maps as well. So I've got a rough idea, it's just all dates when these things changed. I've been in Leeds Central Library. They did bring a lot of things out, and there was a lot of things about acts of road widenings and things going on, but I didn't read it in proper detail, but I don't know exactly what it is, and I need to go back to, read them in proper detail. You don't spend hours in there just looking at these things. One part of the plan still to do. I reckon it's all about walking over the road. Not that that can happen. I still don't know what I'm doing about that bit after Monk Fryston to Hambleton. It's too dangerous to walk down it. Yeah, I don't know how long Atkinson's has been there. Or the Yorkshire Gateway Hotel. But the old road is still there down the back. That's no, it's not actually. I'm not entirely sure why that's there. Oh, it's the hard shoulder, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It's where the slip road used to come out. It's just the hard shoulder that's changed to that. It's like they left the old road markings in. But like I said, the things you don't notice while you're driving up a road, and then you start walking it and you see these things. Should that be concerning that there's loads of someone's belongings there? There's no missing persons from this area, is there? Okay, so we're going to walk down the old slip road here. I've never been down this footpath. I didn't really know you could do it. Well, until about a couple of weeks ago, but I know where it's going to come out. I can do a nice loop round. So I imagine, oh, I don't know. I don't think it is actually. They left the old road and just turned it into a footpath. Yeah, you can see the road markings. Oh, trip down history this. It makes it a nice footpath road, doesn't it? Did they take? I don't know. I don't think they have. They've just left that bit for the footpath, haven't they? They've left the whole road in. Yeah, I'll have to start pulling up grass. I don't know I'm in the mood for that. I want to say it feels hard, but it's a bit wanting it to be. I think, is it just a bag? I thought it was saying something interesting there. Like an old post. Yep, nothing that exciting. Turning. See, in my mind, I can't really remember exactly how Selby Fork looked when it still had the old A1 there, but looking from the other side. Ooh. Ah, right. Yeah, I've worked that one out straight away. From the other side, it flew over the top and then changed direction slightly. But I don't know how well you can see that on camera. There's like a gap coming through, isn't there? I mean, the roundabout's on the other side. To me, that's it on the flyover, and this is the slip road coming down to where you had the roundabout coming round. Then it went underneath. Might be wrong. I didn't bring any maps with me. Don't need them really, but for historical purposes, yes, it would have been useful. Ooh. Well, that looks like middle of the road lines to me. Well, no, I don't know what that is. That's going off to the slip road, isn't it? So that probably fits. Well, it fits with what I've been saying. I didn't think this was going all the way down here, though. Oh, that's the Legend Road, isn't it? On the side of that fence. Ooh, what's that? I want to go over there now. It might say absolutely nothing, but for the purposes of what I'm doing, I think it's worthwhile. I'm sure I saw a footpath. There's a footpath going up there somewhere, isn't there? Is that... I'm just making things up. It does happen. Thing is, I want to get over there. How do you get over there? I do like an adventure. Oh, there you go, yeah. That's the road I'm on about. Road to Letcham. What's this little post thing here? Looks like someone's at a barbecue. Oh, unless it's a burial or something. Oh, look. No, there's something burnt out. Right, what does this say? Oh, well, it's not that excited, is it? Fly tip it is in defence. Don't do it. Maximum fine £50,000. And or custodial sentence. Covert film takes place. Well, nothing to do with anything I'm after. Just that. What else goes on here? So I thought it was a rather remarkable mushroom to begin with. Oh, speaking of mushrooms,